All right, good morning. The Committee on Parole is called to order. Today is August 18th, 2025, Monday. The time is 9 a.m. My name is Cheryl Renatza, seated at DOC headquarters today. We are a 5-member parole panel today. So we have seated to my far left, Mr. Chucky Tillis. My immediate left is Mrs. Carolyn Stapleton. My immediate right is Mr. Danny Barra, and to his right is Mr. Pete Freeman. Would the staff here at DOC headquarters please introduce yourselves for the record?
Sure.
Parole. All right, and our first remote location this morning is at Union Parish Detention Center. Would y'all unmute your microphone, please? Sir, can you hear me?
Their audio's not connected.
Mr. Mouye. Can you hear me? It looks like they're trying to get it. All right, can you hear us? Okay, you're still on mute, it looks like. Still can't hear you.
They're probably turn their volume.
They're coming to fix it if you can hear me.
I can hear you. We can
Okay.
hear you.
Okay,
All right,
thank you.
So I'll repeat, we are at Union Parish Detention Center, and I'd like the officer who's remaining in the room with you to please introduce yourself for the record.
Good morning. I'm Sergeant Cooley.
Sergeant Cooley, thanks for accommodating us this morning. And is this is it Mouye?
Yes, ma'am. Jesse
Would you-
Mouye.
What is your DOC number, Mr. Mouye?
My name is Jesse Mouye. My DOC is 704797.
Let me, can y'all turn the radios down a little bit? That's all we can hear. So let me read some identifying information into the record, Mr. Mouye, before we get started. You're classified as a first felony offender. You're currently serving a 15-year sentence. You were sentenced in Livingston Parish in October of 2015 for attempted first-degree murder, 2 counts. You received a 10-year sentence. Aggravated escape, 5 years. Aggravated criminal damage to property, 5 years. Unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, 5 years. And then also illegal possession of stolen things, 5 years. Those sentences are running concurrently, so it's a total of 15 years. Your parole eligibility date was January 30th of 2024, and your good time release date is August 3rd, 2026. Does all that sound correct to you, sir?
As far as my rap sheet, everything is pretty active besides apparently the stolen things is not on my rap sheet. That's about it.
Okay. But you agree you're serving a 15-year sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me recognize we have some folks that have joined us today who want to have input. We have in support your fiance, Brittany Gunter, your grandmother, Brenda Sander, and we'll call on them. They're on Zoom. We'll call on them in a few minutes. Here in opposition with us in Baton Rouge, we have the victim, Mr. Jeremy Pratt, on Zoom from the DA's office in the 21st Judicial District. We have Tamika White, Michelle Sparks, Alexis Taylor, and Tatlin Costa. And Ms. Taylor will be speaking at the appropriate time. First, Mr. Mouye, before we start our process, we want to get your statement. You know, why are you in jail? What did you do? And why do you think we ought to vote to let you out early?
Well, upon the time that I caught my charge, I was, how can I say, I was young, I was dumb. One of them just young teenagers that thought they knew it all. And over the time of being incarcerated, I have learned fortitude. I have not let the corruption of my mind tempt the foundation of my heart, nor have I've let the corruption of my heart get to my mind. I have felt weak. I was on drugs at times. I'm now sober. 4 years strong. I've realized that I do not want to die in prison, nor do I want this to be my home. And I'm internally sorry, and I don't think I could ever find the words to be able to say how sorry I am. I'm only able to show with the actions that I can prove to myself and to society to show them that I'm a better man, I'm a better father, I'm a better son, a better person in general within myself, that I found myself since I've been incarcerated.
Okay, well, thank you. Let me ask Sergeant Cooley, is it? Do you know Mr. Mouye?
Yeah, I have been around Mr. Mouye for about a year now.
Okay, because he's been at your facility about a year. Is there anything you can tell us about Mr. Mouye?
Well, from my experience with Mr. Mouye, he always been respectful. He always been helpful. He ain't never just caused us no type of problems or anything. So, as far as Mr. Mouye, I just know he's a person that tries. I can see, you know, he tries to do things around the jail because he's in trustee. So anything we ask for, he got respect. He show respect towards us and everything. So as far as I can say about Mr. Mouye, he shows a lot of respect. He's a very nice person. As the year I've been doing.
Has he had any write-ups in that year?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, thank you. We appreciate your input. We're going to go ahead and hear from the folks who are here in
Yes, ma'am.
support. Mr. Mouye, we would like to hear first from Brittany Gunner. Go ahead.
How are you doing today?
We're having a little audio
All right, so
issues.
Jesse Mouye is my fiance. Not only my fiance, but
Yes, we can hear you.
can you hear me? Okay, yes, ma'am. So, I'm sorry. Not only is he my fiance, he's been my best friend for years. And I've seen changes in him through the years of being incarcerated. And I believe that he's grown out of the ways and stuff, and he deserves a chance to be able to be out and start new, start fresh again, and get his life, back up and going.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for speaking with
I
us.
just hope that y'all are, confident in allowing him to deserve the chance to be able to get out.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Could we hear now from Ms. Brenda Sander?
Yes, ma'am. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. Well, I would love for Jesse to get out. I feel he did his time, and I know he's sorry for the things he's done. Justice had a hard life. I'm not no excuse, but he has extra hard life. And just at one point in his life stayed with me for quite a while, and he did great. And I just believe it was the people and some of the people he was around. But inside, Justice is a very good. He's a good person. He will help anyone, anyone. And I believe he's going to do good when he gets out. I really, really do believe that. And I have breast cancer, and I would like to.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for speaking with us this morning. It's good hearing from you. We're gonna now move on to hear from the opposition. First, we'd like to hear from Mr. Pat. Good morning.
I don't think he should be out. I think he's a dangerous person. I think that, what happened on that day, the way it happened, I don't feel he should be out. I've heard different things on his behavior while he's been incorporated, while he was still in Livingston before he got sentenced, that when he got out, the first person he was going to find was me. And I'm not particularly fond of looking over my shoulder.
Thank you for the time to be here this morning.
Yes, ma'am.
We appreciate hearing from you.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all have any questions for the officer? Thank you, sir. And I think it's Miss Tamika White that wants to speak on behalf of the PA. Ms. White?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, I wanted to make sure everyone can hear me. I just want to say that on behalf of the state that we support Officer Pat and the other officers that were involved in this situation. It was very severe. Not only did it put the officers' lives in danger, it put many civilians' lives in danger. Even after the accident, he began to flee, and I understand how he's saying that things have changed in his life. And yes, everyone does deserve a chance, but I'm not sure he realizes the severity of the incident that occurred. And I would hate to be Officer Pat and feel like I have to watch over my shoulders.
Great. Thank you.
And that's it on behalf of the state.
We appreciate hearing from you this morning. Thank you so much. All right, Mr. Mouye, your case was assigned to Mr. Freeman. Would you answer his questions?
Okay, Mr. Jacob. How many years have you served on this sentence?
13.
Well, 13, okay.
13.
Okay. Tell me something. I mean, what would make me think that your behavior is going to change? I mean, even in prison, you've done some things that assaulted a guard, tried to headbutt him. I mean, give me some assurances that you not get out there and go after Sergeant Pratt.
In the time of my incarceration, I struggled with a lot of addictions and I've struggled with a lot of different things. But since I've been down, I have learned that family is the most important thing. And I buried my mom. Well, I didn't really bury her because I didn't get to put her to rest yet. When people's angry, they say things, and sometimes they say hateful things that they don't mean. Sometimes we do things in life where we grow up and we understand that if we continue to stumble, that we won't better ourselves and it becomes an addiction. And there's a time in a person's life when he just has to accept the factor of growing up and put everything to the side and to be able to be a man Like the Bible says, when I was a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put the childish things to the side and I thought as a man. So I'm sorry that if they feel that way, and I can understand it was over a decade ago. But at the same time, when I fled in the scene, I was a little kid and I was scared. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm a first time offender and I watched my dad die in prison and I didn't want to follow his footsteps. And now that I've been here, I understand that if I mess up again, this could be my home. And I don't want that. I want a chance to be able to create a home.
Okay, next it is, I know, they probably don't offer too many classes over there. Do they offer any classes over there?
Not here, they don't.
Okay, because you've only taken, one class, living in balance. You tried
Uh,
management, but you, were removed for excessive absences. Is that the only class you took?
no, sir. I got all my things right here.
Right.
Maybe
Okay. The only class you got that's giving you credit.
the only one that takes credit, but I took the other ones just to take them
Right.
for a learning experience. So
Right.
I have a certificate of living in a balance from Dixon Correction. I have a baptism certificate. I have the company you keep certificate. I have a completion of substance abuse education. I have a PRIDE, which is called Prisoner Rehabilitation Through Integrity Discipline of Education.
Right, we got that. I got all those certificates. You don't have to read each one of them out. I have those. I was just talking about classes that give you credit. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And, last but not least, I'm gonna note that there was a lot of law enforcement opposition. About 1,740 days of good time. I've never seen that in my life. Your last write-up was 5/14/22. You've gotten 43 write-ups. Like I said, I talked about the other one, but I have no further questions. And we still have mandatory courses left for him to have to take.
Any other questions?
I've got a question. Tamika, I've got a question if you can help me out here.
Yes, ma'am.
Carol, we know each other from way back.
Yes, ma'am.
This is about what brought them to the house that night, which was a domestic violence situation. And if when he does get out, because he's got a good time date, the victim, and I'm not going to mention her name or anything like that. Will she know that she can file for a protective order against him? Because there were other people involved that's going to be frightened of him. I heard the deputy and everything, but there was a reason they were called at that house that night that involved bodily harm, domestic violence and strangulation. And, so the victims that were there get a protective order against him.
Yes, ma'am. If we're notified that he's being released, we're going to reach out to them to see that they, follow the steps in order to do that.
Yeah, because he's got a good time date for things, well in a year. So that's what 2026. So just 1 year from now, he's got a good time date. Just wanted to make sure. I'm sure they're still fighting also. Thank you, Tamika.
You're welcome.
Any other questions? All right, I don't see any other questions. Mr. Mouye, I think we're ready to vote. Mr. Freeman will be voting.
Okay, Mr. Mouye, I'm gonna tell you, you talked good today. You made good sense, but hopefully you'll start making some good decisions. With your disciplinary action and the serious nature of the incident offense, my vote today would be to deny. He still needs his pre-release program also.
Mr. Tiller,
My vote also is to deny. I agree with Mr. Freeman.
Mrs. Stapleton.
My vote is to deny, and you have a very violent criminal history against other people.
Mr. Bauer.
concur with everyone for the same reason.
My vote today also is to deny based on the reasons that have already been stated. So today, Mr. Mouye, your parole's been denied. Good luck to you, sir.
God bless y'all.
We're going to sign off from Union Parish. It's 9:19.
Y'all done with everything?
I don't know.
Everything done?
I think they're signed off.
Yeah, they trying to sign up too as well.
So